about to drop the hammer and dispense some indiscriminate justice.
Just got a little dizzy there. Welcome back to Strongman Personal Finance. Did you enjoy my impression of Jeremy Lefebvre? I'm actually a little dizzy, Jesus. Anyway, welcome back to my channel. Today, we're going to talk about Tattooed Chef and why I'm having great pleasure in watching Jeremy lose his freaking mind over a stock, okay? Jeremy Lefebvre is a freaking moron. The reason that he's so popular is because he had a small speculative investment in Tesla, and Tesla had a massive, insane run-up because of a bunch of fanatical clowns buying into it, and it's currently massively overvalued, in my humble opinion. And now he's suddenly this great investing genius. Now, Tattooed Chef is the stock, this company that produces like vegan soy boy products. And they're in a couple places. They're in Walmart, Costco, I think, and one or two other places. Now, I didn't really know how good this food was until I actually went and got it myself. Now, I am a 225-pound hunk of delicious muscle. And I wanted to try this food to see how amazing it was, to see why Jeremy loved it so much. So I go and buy the food, and it was freaking garbage, okay? It came in this tiny little box. It was 300 calories in one little box, and it was $5 freaking dollars. I could get a pack of chicken for about $5. Tattooed Chef's products are a freaking ripoff, and I think it's going to be a fad. Could I be wrong? Absolutely. Should you buy the dip because it just crashed 13%? I don't know. But I tell you what, I'm not buying this stock. Before you invest in a company, you need to really think or really believe in the stock's future prospects. Because I guarantee you, a lot of people right now that listen to Jeremy probably sold out of their stock because they didn't really do their due diligence. What they did was just listen to Jeremy because he was so good about Tesla, you know, one of his lucky speculative investments. And now they're probably a little butthurt because their stock went down. You need to do your own due diligence and never listen to anybody's recommendations on YouTube for what individual stocks to buy. Now, let's go look at the financials of Tattooed Chef. And I'm going to give you my honest opinion just based on the financials. When it comes to the product, I think the product's trash. I am not a fan of this company. I'm not investing in this company. Maybe it'll get big. I don't know, but I don't believe in it. I'm not putting my money into it. But let's go look at the financials and see what happened. So, Tattooed Chef reports second quarter 2021 financial results, blah, 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 blah. So here are the highlights. Revenue was $50 million, a 45% increase from the prior year period, which is good. So they have revenue growth. They had, of their branded products, 62%. Not bad. Gross profit was 15.7% and compared to 10.8% the year prior. Now, they did have a loss, and that was mostly due to a non-cash expense. So, to me, it looks like the company's barely profitable, and it's kind of staying there. Because if you take out that non-cash expense, that's generally why that is the reason they had such a big loss for this quarter. So, there are some encouraging signs, like revenue's increasing, that's great. Gross profit's increasing, that's great. The loss was mostly because of a non-cash expense, that's not so bad. So overall, I mean, just looking at the numbers, it's a decent growth stock. It's not something that I would put my money into because I like to invest in profitable businesses. Now, what else do I think about this stock? So, I found it interesting. I remember looking, and they said, oh, the gross profit increased. But if you compare the gross profit for the 6 month ended in June 30th, 2021 versus 2020, I believe the gross profit actually went down, and I'll double check that right now. So the gross profit for the first 6 months of 2021, the gross margin was 13%. Now you compare that to a year prior, it was 19%. So the gross margin actually decreased over the 6-month period. So when they cited how the gross margin went up, that was for a very narrow period. But over a larger period of time, the gross profit has actually gone down, which eventually, I mean, you want to see gross profit go up, especially with a new company. And, I mean, looking at the balance sheet, they're not going to go out of business anytime soon. Something else I didn't, or not even disliked, but freaking hated about this company was how much stock they're issuing and diluting their current shareholders. Let's see. I saw it somewhere. All right, here it is. So look at the weighted average common shares outstanding. When a company issues more stock, they dilute the current shareholders. That means you own less of the business's profits. So if you look for the 6 months ended 2020, there were 28.3 million shares outstanding. Look how many freaking shares they have issued in 1 year. It's gone from 28 million to 81.1 million. That is freaking garbage. So the company's losing money. Their gross margin, on, if you look at it from a 6-month period, is actually decreasing. And they're just diluting the heck out of the current shareholders. And the food's trash. So, Jesus. You go to Jeremy's channel, look how much freaking money this clown invested in one company. Look how bold he is. He thinks he's such a genius. What did he invest? $914,000 into one stock that's not even profitable. That is insanely risky, okay? This guy's taking massive big bets because he's freaking cocky, because he called Tesla when he just made a bunch of speculative investments and got lucky based on a Colt stock. $914,000. Now, if you're his fan, you don't want to follow his example, okay? You think about how well he could have done had he just put that $914,000 into an index fund and then freaking left it there, okay? He would have paid almost no taxes besides dividends, and he wouldn't have lost a lot of money, you know, on a unrealized basis from speculating on Tattooed Chef, okay? Do I think the stock may go up in the future? Maybe. Do I like it? Absolutely not. And this is a lesson about why you shouldn't just take these YouTubers at face value, because they're not all freaking geniuses. Now, to conclude this, I'm enjoying him freaking out. He seems to be hyper-focused on this stock. It's like, dude, if you believe in it, buy it, let it go. Why do you have to talk about it all the time? Why do you have to try to convince your fans that this is just a temporary thing? Why does it matter? Are you worried about something? But the whole point of this video is just don't listen to these freaking YouTubers, okay? And you need to do your own due diligence before you buy your own stock. And last but not least, you should be maxing your tax advantage accounts and investing in total world index funds instead of speculating on unprofitable companies, especially if you haven't even tried the product yet, all right? So that's it. Welcome to my channel. Like, subscribe, tell your friends about me, laugh at Jeremy. Even if the stock goes back up, I'm just enjoying the torture that he's going through, watching him lose hundreds of thousands of dollars, and of course buy more, because why not? He's Jeremy. That's it. Have a wonderful day.